Let's see. All right, this thing is live. All right, cool. Real cool. Real cool. So, what up, Bull fam? It is week one of the 2024 season. We're here live. Your boy KSmith doing the breakdowns just like we did last season, kind of inconsistently, and started it in the middle of the season. Wanted to do the same thing I did last season on the channel, but just do it for 17 weeks. You know, win or lose, you know how we do it. Smoke if you got 'em is usually how we roll on this channel. But just doing a little bit of breakdown from a fan's perspective and just bullshit about the game. What was the final score? 10-22. Chargers beat the Raiders. My fault. What the hell am I saying? Yeah, 22-10. Chargers beat the Raiders in a final score. Herbert didn't really. I think Herbert threw for maybe 180 yards, if I'm not mistaken, like 170 something, 180 something, and we ran for about 170 something. So pretty balanced. Not really the most impressive day from the pass catchers, but it was really just about banging our head until we started breaking through in the run game, which was good to see. I like to do these post games a little bit after the games had a little bit of time to breathe, just so if there's any post game interviews from coach, from any players, I could look into that first before I say what I say. But yeah, JK was saying that he needs to get in shape because he said he should have finished both of those runs. The first one, the 46-yarder from midfield in the second quarter, I believe. That one was I'm not mad at him for not finishing that run because it was middle of the field. Okay, he broke through. He actually slipped through a tackle and then redirected and then went back upfield. And then it was kind of a skinny window he's trying to fit in. Pause at the very end of that run. So I'm not upset at that. It was actually just a really hard run, and then defenders just ended up closing on him. And then the second one, it looked like I don't know what happened. He made his cut and then maybe had 10 yards of burst before he absolutely was just shot. But I ain't mad at him. He carried in the fourth quarter when we needed him to. I think he had like 4 yards in the first half, and then everything else was in the second half. So kudos to that. We looked terrible on third down for sure. We definitely missed Keenan right there. But the rookies, Lad McConkey, looked good. In some respects, I was at work during the majority of the game, so I was listening to the game on the radio with shout out Matt Money Smith and DJ and Daniel Jeremiah. I was listening to the game that way, and what they were saying about Lad was that he was running a route. I think in the first half, I believe, he ran a route, caught it, but he was a yard short, and it was like talking about being a rookie and being a rookie, you need to watch the sticks and rookie things here and there. Quincy made a couple plays. I liked how they were using him, more so like kind of a rack receiver. Like, hey, don't let him run the deep route. Just give him the ball in space and let him work. I believe a first score was set up off Quentin closing. What was it, like a 3rd and 18? And he got 13 yards of that back. So that was dope. Oh, you know what we doing, baby? Smoke if you got him. That's how we doing it. But yeah, just doing a little bit of post game talk on the Chargers Raiders game, man. Hoping y'all have a good night or having a good Sunday, good weekend. But lost my train of thought. Quentin, yeah, rack receiver. That was cool to see. Scott Matlock at fullback was pretty cool. We had a lot of penalties, yo. Like pre-snap. That was kind of pre-snap and a lot from the tight end and right side of the line, which is interesting. So I wonder what was up with that. Nobody asked that in a post-game interview to Harbaugh or to Herbert, but that was basically it. Those penalties were killing us in the first half. It's always Wu-Tang, baby. But what else about that? One second. Hey T, I'm streaming. You can smoke. I'm just streaming though. What was it? Oh, defense. I got to talk about the defense, baby. Defense was balling out. Offense wasn't doing a goddamn thing in the first half. Like I was saying, it's 3-and-out, 3-and-out. Couldn't get a first down to save their life, but the defense was coming up with plays out the wazoo, whether it was a 4th-and-1. I love me a turnover on downs in the middle of the field early in the game. Defense came out balling, and that was actually the first thing I had seen. I was actually able to sneak away at work and watch the start of the game, and what I saw was a 4th-and-1 stand, so that was sick. That happened multiple times. Carlson missed a field goal for the Raiders. That was clutch. Then Gardner Minshew threw a fumble, like uncontested. He kind of had happy feet and threw that shit backwards. Chargers recovered the fumble, almost scooped and scored. Defense was just coming up with the ball, pause left and right. So it's good to see. Encouraging to see. But once that run game really gets going, and I think Harbaugh said something in the locker room post game that I really want to see what this team actually looks like in week 2. But Carolina, in my opinion, isn't the best opponent to do so. But what he was saying was you make the most improvements all year from week 1 to week 2. So I was like, okay, that makes sense. You know, a lot of guys didn't play. Herbert was injured during the preseason, or I think he would have at least gotten a few snaps in it. J.K. didn't play in the pre. He kind of looked like that. He was in shape, but not game shape. Most of the receivers looked good in shape because they were already playing in the preseason. Certain things with Quentin were kind of still showing their head, like him running a route and kind of fading from the ball instead of attacking it. In some cases, not all cases. What was that? You know what was crazy is that, in a way, they didn't really say Derwin James's name a lot today. And I'm kind of okay. Like, I'm not discouraged by that at all. But I would have liked to see him blitz or do something, you know? That would have been pretty cool. What else am I thinking about here? Cameron Dicker. Cameron Dicker got to show love to special teams. I think he had a couple... Well, he had a couple gimmies, but he had, I think, a 54-yarder, no problem. Hit it right down the middle with plenty of room to spare on that, too. And then so far as getting tongue-tied. As far as special teams goes, the dynamic kickoff doesn't really look like anything's popping off with that thus far. It is week 1. But the defense was balling, so they're like, yo, fuck it. We'll give it to you on the 30 pause and let you guys see what you can do. And they didn't really do anything at any time, minus the touchdown that they gave up to the Raiders, which is 2 players taking themselves out and leaving a free man to run. But you know what happens, and they just tightened up. They were getting theirs every here and there. They were kind of marching down. But when it came down to button it up, they buttoned up and buckled down. Just really encouraging from the defense, honestly. Khalil Mack and Poona Ford closing the game. Khalil Mack getting his hand up. It looked like the Raiders were driving. I was able to watch the 4th quarter in person, and Romo was talking about how, the game's not over after the Ladd McConkey touchdown. It broke them niggas' ankles, which was nasty. Back-to-back. Those boys should be ashamed of themselves, bro. People fight tooth and nail to make a 53-man roster, and those jigaboos couldn't even see that white boy. That's not reverse racism, but that boy was cold with it, bro. They said Hunter Renfrow and Cooper Kupp combo. I can see it, but I think that's just lazy analysis. That's a lazy comparison, if you ask me, just because he's white. It's like, low-key, if you ask me, bro, he kind of reminds me of Zay Flowers, like, if you're keeping it a buck. Because Hunter Renfrow is not that quick. Hunter Renfrow runs crisp routes for sure, but not that pace. He's not cutting back on people like that. And if he is, he's not doing it twice. He can do one person. Everyone can do one person pause, but to do 2, hey, yo, that's crazy. So that looked good right there. I'll give him that. I think minus the early sack that Max Crosby got, I think Joel did conducted himself pretty well. I know Herbert took a couple shots when trying to look downfield, but I think it was just because they didn't respect anything going down the field, so they're just like, yo, we're going to button it up. We'll stay right here and run downfield every time. When you guys want to snap the ball, we're just going to be running downfield rather than backing up. I'm kind of everywhere here with this analysis here, but I think I kind of covered everything. Linebackers looked good. I mean, Devontae Adams and the Titans were kind of doing their thing a little bit, but once they started getting traction, here comes a fumble, missed field goal, and I'm encouraged by that. You know, it's week 1, but something they were saying on the broadcast was that Harbaugh, yeah, Chargers suck. Well, your mama suck too. Ain't that crazy, huh? But we aren't talking about that. But I mean, I don't know. You clicked on this chat. That's what's crazy. The Chargers suck. Nigga, we won. We want to know. Who are you? You a Raider fan? I hope you beat the traffic today. I couldn't make it there. I couldn't make it there for that ass whipping today, but I'm gonna be there next time. I might even be in your crib, actually. Yeah, it's that Minshew pack, baby. You don't know about me, pimp. That's essentially it. I don't know. I think that's pretty much 22-10. Field goal, touchdown, field goal. We beat that ass. 63-21. Those niggas are still saying 63-21 on their way home. Sitting in traffic, that's probably what they're going to see. 63 minutes to go 21 miles, bro. That's crazy. Talking about we suck. We suck? Nigga, you got your government name on there, bro. What the fuck are you talking about? Stephen Kent, bro. Come on, fam. I'm just a man celebrating a win, bro. That ain't always a dub. So we feeling good with it, man. Yeah, Raiders, I don't know what the fuck y'all doing with that Minshew pack, though, but hey. That's what y'all wanted, right? That's what y'all wanted. Damn. Hey, you smoking that Raider pack? You better not be smoking that Raider pack over there. All right, y'all. Well, that's your boy KSmith. That's the post game. I think I covered everything. Yeah, that's the post game. KSmith Gaming. If you haven't already liked or subbed to the channel, do so now. We're gonna be doing this every week, whatever day the Chargers play. We'll make sure we get it in pause on a stream like this. So be on the lookout, and we'll make sure we actually get a live stream of some gaming up pretty soon next Wednesday here on Wednesday. Appreciate y'all. You guys have a good rest of your night, except for you, Kent. Yeah, do something else with your day, bro. Come on, man. How we close this bitch out? Oh, there we go. You're.